today on a very special tactical Dennis. We're just gonna go for a ride. Honestly, I don't have a plan. I usually have a plan, but not today. Let's go. Why is the front end loose?
Get a load of all those brothers.
This is a little bouncy. You good, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem. Uh-oh. So today we're going up Azusa Canyon. Here, this helicopter. All right, flying right over us. That's a water dropping helicopter. I don't see any smoke. But it's always a good idea to keep an eye out. It's a little warm. Controller says it's 91 right now. We're at 83%. We're just going to cruise up the canyon for a little bit and then cruise down the canyon. There's definitely water up here, which is good for late July. Turning. I'm not in a hurry, but I could pass a car or two. The old rule is if you get more than 4 cars deep, you're supposed to pull off. Ooh, here. An emergency vehicle coming up on it. I see him now. Let's pull off the road and let him pass. Sheriff. Now it's a pursuit. Oh, we got an accident. Oh, hit a car. Oh, I got the fire department here. I don't think there's a fire. You guys okay?
Yeah, we good, bro.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Go down. All right, they're okay. Just around the bend. I don't think that's a fire hazard, but it's good to let them know what's going on. I think because it's a car accident and no one's quite sure if there'll be a fire. Everyone's super scared about fires up here right now. We're still at 77%, so we can keep going. I know those guys are probably fine and the cops are already there, but you know, cops don't always know first aid CPR. Not always ready to help out a biker, so you always got to check. I only saw 2 bikes and I saw 3 dudes, so I wonder where the other bike is. Biker gang now. That's a heavy lifting body helicopter. A lot of people going go in the canyon today. Riding behind bikes is you can get a good gauge of what dangers are ahead just by watching the tail lights. If you're riding at night, the tail lights start to pop, then you know there's some danger ahead. Area to ride right there. It's actually quite efficient with a new controller. I might be able to break my old record. There's no one behind me. Up to 100, but I feel like it's 90 anyway, so we're definitely pushing out of the clouds. Shortcut. Ears are popping. One of every color Tesla. Concerned because it still says 77%, and I've gone a pretty good distance, and you start to wonder whether it's calculating or not. But we're almost out of the tourist of the canyon into the people that really want to be in the canyon. still cruising, but I'm still doing 45 miles an hour. I could go faster, but I don't want to. I max out at 55 miles per hour on this build. But you gotta ask yourself, is gonna hold up traffic? If you're just driving in a straight line, you want to burn through your extra mileage uphill, or do you want to maintain something in the 40s and possibly make it higher? And that's what I'm going for. I think this controller is at 105 degrees right now. Would have easily been at 150, 160 on the last build. Between the sucking the air in and the larger amps, it's just easier on it. Now this is the hill that was maintained, so I think once we go around that peak, we'll be at our last limit. Although this is a pretty steep hill. It's actually cooler around the bend right here. You get a little cooling from the river. Traffic. Some pine trees, that's a good sign. This might have been my last height. Where are we? That's a campground there. It's a pretty steep hill right here. And curvy too, man. Still nobody behind me. That's just down all the way to the river again. And over it. Wow, what a view. I'm starting to run out of canyon. Is that lizard? Go, lizard, go. That is quite a hairpin right there. I can see how someone ran into that tree. This is actually impressively curvy. I gotta put a serious lean on to get up this hill. Now I normally leave my pedals, you know, forward and back, but sometimes a curb is actually strong enough you're gonna want to lean a little bit more, so then you're gonna offset your pedals. You can see the nature is actually retaking the road a little bit here. We're definitely higher than the average bear. Alright, I'm getting kind of concerned because that controller still hasn't said it need updates. Now I believe there's a place up here where the riders go and take pictures. Like a little spot where everyone comes up here, and I think it's that tower right up there. That's where all the motorcycles drive by fast and someone takes their photo and you look cool. And then you make it into like SoCal highway. I think it's that guy in that hat. It's actually kind of nice. Well, that's it. We broke the record. Woo, that's steep. I saw some jump up in that tree, like a cougar or something. Wow. Uh-oh. Just cut out right there. That's our limit, I think. We're gonna listen to that and we're gonna turn around. What are we at? 20 miles? It says 0%. Oh shit. Thanks for telling me now, controller. Alright, we just went 20 miles and we got nothing left. Wonder bar. All right. brakes aren't even working. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Ooh, my rear tire feels flat. Whew, so much fun. All right, now we got a challenge. Now. Sure, controller. It's bumping too. It's definitely got a little ump in the motor there. I think I'm out of juice. Excuse me, gentlemen. We're gonna roll home. We did it, we made it to the top. And we're gonna just try and reclaim voltage all the way home. Let the motor do its biz. It says I'm 100% now. This calculation's in greatly exaggerated. See the cloud base. My problem now is that I've done this to myself again, where I pushed too far, and I don't think I have enough juice to get home. In fact, right now I got no juice coming from the controller. Maybe if I pedal, I get a little bit of assistance up this hill. I'm gonna to leave it at 0 assistance and just try and just sip battery life all we can all the way down. The motor does a strange little bump every so often. I can feel it like kick, like when it first kicks in the gear. So I assume I'm generating electricity for it. But I got a long way to go. 22 miles. Yeah. Oh, now I wish I had bigger gears. All right. Pedal up to 12 miles an hour, and then we can roll much faster. Oh, that's so much steeper. Do I gotta go up there? Oh no, okay, that's where I came from. All right, whew. We still gotta get past these little river crossings, but I'm going to let gravity do as much of the job as it can. Surprisingly still doing the speed limit. Maybe a little bit more. Now I know I can't get back 100% battery even on the steepest of hills, but if I can get back enough charge to get me up the hills, then I can roll down the hills and everyone's happy. I'm getting no help from the pedals, from the throttle now. This is one of the hills I had to worry about. Okay, well, I guess I'm in for exercise for the day. I guess this is a better time than any to start talking about my life. So as we slowly pedal our way back home. Oh, this is where I shut down last time. I got some bad news. News that's going to affect the channel. I lost my primary job just last week, and I guess this is how I celebrate rolling down a hill. It was a surprise to me. The company had a layoff because they're not making money. that happens. We're in a weird economy right now. Companies aren't selling stuff, and sometimes you gotta let people go. And I was the unfortunate winner. I don't know what that means for the channel. I'm gonna keep trying. Gonna keep going and see if I can keep making content like this. I might be able to make more content. We'll have to see. I got more free time, but it was a shock, and to be honest, I think they could have done a better job. Just because there was really no warning. There was no real severance, just your hours. And yeah, my insurance stopped the next day. So quickly you gotta figure out what you're gonna do with your life. And that's tough. I don't know where you're at financially. Everyone's different, but we all hit certain points in our life. So you achieve something, you have kids, you got a car, you got a house, and those are all chunks of money that you gotta figure out where you're gonna pay for those things. And I love making this content for you guys. This is a big part of my last 2 years of my life, is just getting out here and busting for you guys, trying out new products, going on epic rides. But all honesty, it doesn't pay any bills. It's a hobby. And yeah, I do have content. I have links. I have swag. But at the end of the day, none of that stuff really matters. It makes dollars on the cent. You spend more money in gas going places than you do making back the money. And in this world we're living in now, where a Del Taco meal can be 30 bucks, making $6 a year on Amazon ain't gonna cut it. That being said, I am open to helping you grow your channel, helping you grow your business. If you have products you need tested, if you want help growing social, if you just need help managing a social account, that is my cup of tea. I have no problem handling that. That's what I've been doing for the last couple of years. I'm good at it. You can see by my own channel how much I've grown it all by myself. And yeah, I want to help you out. And I think that's what this world needs right now. It's just everyone helping everyone. You know, we spent a few years just everyone's kind of focused on their own, but really it doesn't work. It's just not enough, and everybody needs help here and there. So yeah, that's pretty much the big news. I hope my camera's recording. Hello. Let's see. We are at 98 degrees. I'm just gonna turn off the controller for a second. We're still rolling. Got some side. Just gonna let it reboot and just see if it's gonna give me any other numbers. Still thinks we're at 100%. We were at 0. All right, 26 miles. Okay, so we went up 20 miles. We died. We've recovered 6 miles so far. So we're definitely not gonna have enough fuel to get home. But we do get to have a nice ride. That's worth something, right? My tire's overheating and popping, and My little mini e-bike tire is flat today when I went to open the gate. That's another 40 bucks. Right now I'm just curious if I'm gonna make it home. So yeah, fun. That looks like oil spill. One nice thing about going up a hill is all the way back down is relatively downhill. So if you can just maximize your rolling, you'll be slowly charging your battery. And since we're rolling at 30 miles an hour, it keeps the motor cool-ish. Controller's cool. And hopefully we can just slowly give that battery power back and get ourselves down. Surprisingly, this whole time I haven't had anyone behind me. Pull off my goggles. Sure, we're still recording. Did I put my goggles back on while I'm rolling? I don't know. It's a nice stretch. I can probably put my goggles on without dying. All right. Ride my bike with no handlebars. I mean, I ride it with handlebars, without hands. I guess it's really what the song should be about. But, you know, lyrics. I'd say so far we've rolled a pretty good distance. I'm going to apply a little bit of e-brake here. Oh my gosh, don't die. Oh, that was fun. Get through here without dying? Let's hope so. We're going to ride towards the middle. Hand on the horn. I think we got to pedal uphill from here. West Fork de Use. Traffic. So there's definitely a place to ride over here. A little turnstile, I can't keep bikes out, I guess. I'm actually getting a little bit of pedal assist from it right now. It's saying I got 0%. But I can definitely feel a little bit of help here. Oh, why is it uphill? a pretty nice place to camp right here. I spent the night there before. All right, over this little hill. Getting easier. All right, now we're rolling. We're almost to the OHV Center. It's funny, when I go uphill it tells me I have 0%, and when I go downhill it tells me I have 100%. So pick a lane. Oh, they got a big chain on here, keep the rocks from sliding down. It's like bed springs. Smart move. All right. We need a little assistance on this one. Oh, look at that. A little real assistance on that one. So the throttle's doing nothing right now, but the other assist is definitely kicking in. I'm going to dial it down a little bit. There's Dragonfly. I can see the dust from the OHV Center. Hopefully dust from the OHV Center. That's a lot of cars in a line, but they're blocking off East Fork, so yes, go ahead. Uh-oh, this is too much. We're just doing a little bit here and there where we can give it a little kick up these mountains, basically just to keep us going. And I can feel it kick in. It actually feels like it's once a wheelie. But I do not know why the police and the fire department have East Fork shut off. Do a quick peek. Let's go over there. Whew. It's just dust and silliness. It looks like fun down there, but also water. Water's not my friend. I mean, I love water. My e-bike don't love it. So we're 100 degrees, still sucking air. Battery 0%, but we still got some battery to get us back down. I'm just taking a break in the shade here for a second. Maybe I'll check my camera batteries while we're at it. All right, 30 miles. 10 miles to go. Sounds very dirt bike. All right, we're back. Now I'm tired and I gotta go pee. But we switched cameras, so there's that. Fire department had East Fork blocked off, so I don't know what that's about. I'm at 0% battery life. We've gone 30 miles. I'm gonna try and finish strong. This is the Azusa OHV Center, or you can take your 4x4 toys and get them wet. If you got those kind of toys. I don't right now, but let's go. Yep. Once again, no throttle is not responsive, but the pedal assist is working. So I'm trying to use it sparingly. Just basically to get me up these hills. This spot right here, it's pretty low, so you definitely need help getting over this little mountain right here. I'm trying to push back further on my butt seat because I think it's more comfortable further back for my long legs. There, I hear another helicopter. But honestly, at this point, I gotta get out of here. Because at this speed, I won't be able to escape a fire. It's funny when it kicks in too, because I pedal about, I don't know, 6 rotations before the motor kicks in. Kind of hard to pedal around corners though. I see the bridge, which means I'm not too far from the dam. You know, I think e-bikes need a little flag that says out of juice, you know, like a diver in the water. That way there's no confusion by the passers-by why this guy is pedaling like an idiot when he's got a big motor. Uh-oh. Communication error. Ooh. Oh, okay. Good time to give up, controller. We might have died completely. We're gonna just push it up. Oh. Come on. I just get to that shade. Can we make it up this hill? We can roll down the next one. Okay, not where I wanted to lose voltage. I think just get around this bend. Come on, you can do it. Getting easier. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Can we pedal? Yeah, a little bit. Well, the hardest part is over. Okay, so now we got a pedal bicycle. If I can make it to my dam, I like black meeting. USB charger. Too far to go back to. Keep the momentum. We're almost around the hill. There we go. Come on, gravity. Oh, you know what? It's not going to be recording the distance because the controller's off. gonna take a break here. Whew. Okay. Life gets hard, and you just got to keep going. That's a bad sign. It didn't even turn on. I was like, nope. Maybe if I spin my fan, I can charge it. Okay. I think I can go up around this bend and it starts to go downhill again. That's a big think. Or I could stay here in the shade, let the controller cool down, let the battery cool down, get some more juice. But I'll likely be eaten by a blue gas ant. If I could just get up a little higher, I could get a little more juice flow. Alright. This is when I wish I had a little extra battery, you know? Like a little 75, 72, 20 amp hour. I think I go around that bend and it goes downhill again. So that's where we're going to shoot for. Alright, this is downhill a little bit. Let's take advantage. There we go. Okay, his bike's still here. Yeah, he lost his fairing. Oh, look at he cracked his steering. Oh, that's a bad day. Needless to say, that's not going anywhere. There's his tank. So his tank fell off. He cracked his steering. I wonder where he went off. But that's a serious accident. That's a bummer. And right here too, this isn't even a hard spot. But you gotta keep your eyes open. There we go. Come on, gravity. Daddy needs some new shoes. Not that those are related, but I don't want to wear my shoes out pushing them back. Alright. Kind of goes downhill from here. So in theory, gravity should help us out. Let's see if we have enough to light the candles. Now what I'm trying to do here is just leave my e-brake just a little bit on so that the controller can make some of this energy back into electricity. But in reality, the amount of energy that you get back is not enough. You're going to gain back 600 watts on your bike that you're putting out 12,000 watts. Does it help? Yeah. Will it hopefully get me up the next hill? I hope so. Does the wind feel good at 23 miles an hour? Yes, it does. We're starting to go somewhere. The trick is to keep it going. I'm actually scared of rocks now because Ken scared me into being afraid of when I see rocks on the path that I gotta avoid them. I really didn't care. But now I feel like obligated for Ken to avoid those rocks. Oh, this feels good. My goal is to get down the hill to 2 lanes into 4 and then get picked up. I don't want to be picked up here. I want to get down the hill as much as I can first. I don't know if I can get home. I made it all the way to the tower, which is where I should have stopped, by the way. Don't ever push past your goals. I mean, get your goal first and then come back and push past it next time, but that time, don't push past it. Really just pay attention to your controller. It's probably lying to you. My controller is lying to me. Right now it's saying I got 99% battery. 99 of what? Of the 1% that was in there? Because I don't think so, bud. I even got the lights off, trying to save some battery. Now would be a good reason to have an on-off switch for the fan, because I am only 9 degrees. I do not need that fan right now. But we are saying we got 33 miles now. I know it's more than that because it's shut off. And it won't record while it's off, naturally. In fact, I don't even know if it's recording right now because I don't see it moving at all. Well, look back, it's 33.1 and we'll come back to it. The nice thing is I know that spot, 33.2, so we definitely are slowly moving the needle. I think we're coming up to our last big hill. All right, pedal time. It's giving me like the most minorest of help right now, which is all I want. I just want to make it up this hill. But it kind of feels like someone just blowing on your back a little bit, like pop, 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 pop. Thanks controller. I don't want to pedal and kick it into 45 miles an hour. I just want the most minimal, which is assist level 1. Just chirp me up this hill so that I can start rolling again. If I baby this, I will get more assistance from it. But if I push on it, then I will get no assistance. You know, it's a passive-aggressive relationship. Everything's about making that next bend. Bridge. Alright, I think I can see the peak of the mountain. Oh, right as the battery kicked off. Oh, come on, guy. Come on, guy. Was this level? It looks downhill, but that's uphill over there. Oh, come on. Come on, my guy. Oh, I see all the power went off. Display's dead again. Now I can hear that I need to oil my chain. But honestly, I don't use my chain at all. It's really there for show. Go for it, my dude. Whew. Now I got passed by a bicyclist. Now I'm sad. Soak up this shade for a second. We gotta get around this bend. The valleys open up into an L and then they come back together. This forms Azusa Canyon at the top. So I believe maybe one or two big bends left and then downhill. They could pass this already. All right. Hey, I found a dime. Oh, nickel. treasure. That's kind of neat. Nothing like adding some more weight on your walk. Should we see if we got enough juice to get up this hill? Not even enough to light up the display. Alright. We found like 3 dimes and 3 pennies. An air compressor. So if I can just keep finding money on my way home, I might be able to afford a better battery. Just need a little bit bigger than dimes. I'm going to cross here just because there's a little bit more protection on this side. Oh, I thought I could make it down this hill. The lower the battery gets, it's like the motor starts fighting it. Like you have to charge the motor a certain amount to not fight the controller. Which I wonder if that's how it really works. Let's go for it. All right, final hill. Maybe. At least we're coasting a little bit. I'm getting real familiar with the ups and downs of this mountain. This is recent burn right here. Honestly, they should widen these roads every so often. This road could use an extra foot. Not just for my benefit, but the fact that most cars are bigger now. Wider cars means you need more room. Someone lost their lunch ticket. See if I find that guy. Saw it for a second. Is the GoPro mount? Yes, it is. Screwdriver. I was hoping to see that GoPro. I would have taken him out if it wasn't squished to hell. To your flat chair, it's right here. Some bees. Come on, gravity. There's a bridge. I mean, the dam. Technically, also a bridge. Does that count? I don't know. I'm tired. Finally some gravity on my side. If I can just get this up to 88 miles per hour, I will be back. But I don't know how fast I'm going because the speedometer's off. Probably about 11. Oh great, the other knee is going out now. That's good. There's a trail. The Mo Loco trail. All right. Come on, gravity. Come on, you can do it. Little pneumatics. I got a dart gun. Oh, the wind feels nice though. There we go. There's some gravity and wind at the same time. Just what a good combo. All right. So, in theory, we should be able to get up to speed right here. I don't know if it's wise to turn the controller on and have it zap or just roll with it, you know? I assume rolling the motor is enough to charge. Although, if I get too fast, it would make sense. If the motor would even turn on. Now it's saying communications error. I don't think it likes being turned on while rolling. I'm not holding people up too much. This is a nice downward spiral right here, so regardless, we're still going to zap up energy. There's the other half of the trail. There's big 8-fingers on there. There's pipes on the ground right over there. It's right at 30, I don't know. No faster, no slower. Well, we made it down the mountain. Lost the inertia, but we're still going downhill a little bit here, so maybe we could just get a little bit more speed. Come on. It looks downhill, but how do you tell what is downhill, you know? How much is enough downhill to have gravity pull you at a reasonable speed? Oh, a little bit of pass kicked in right there. Well, that is a flat coyote. That explains the smell. All right. $34 miles. Now, I don't have an actual measurement because the stupid thing cut off so many times. Alright, we're home. I plugged it back in the charger just so I could see the display, which is telling me I'm at 0%, which is the lowest it's ever been. I might not actually keep it charging right now. I might just let it rest for a little bit. Maybe let it get 1% or 2% because I don't really like it being that low. But according to this, we did 36 miles. So that's uphill. That's your max range, 36. Because that's about, well, 31 miles uphill. Because the other 6, was it 20? I don't know. I'll check the video. But I did 36 total right now. And I could also say that at least 5 miles of that was probably off. It was probably just rolling. But I will check on Google and calculate that and show it on the screen about now. And I hope you enjoyed this ride, and I hope to see you on the next one.